Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here with a video today about what we talk about when we talk about others and the energy that we do that in. Anybody can find something to be offended about, but it's when you're not offended that you're in your power. When we're not offended, we're not giving our energy to a thing, whether it's thought energy, emotional energy, whatever it is. And pretty much everyone on the planet who is engaged in life has had this happen. Okay, where sometimes we will talk about a situation that we're in. So we're talking about other people. A lot of times we are talking about, this is what happened. This is the way I perceived it. This is the way it felt to me, how it made me feel, because we do have feelings, but we are not our emotions. Okay, so sometimes when we talk with a friend about that, people we think are our friends, and sometimes we find out differently, but whatever. So we talk about something that we open up and we feel it's safe to engage in that dialogue with someone. And we make ourselves vulnerable when we open up about that stuff, which is good to do. Okay, there's strength in vulnerability. It's good to be able, instead of being completely closed off, like, I can't talk about anything with anyone, I don't want to let it out. It's not good to hide it, bury it, stuff it, whatever. Ignore it. It's better to talk about it, and it's such a blessing if we do have a good friend, family member, trusted individual, someone that we can discuss things with. Even if it's something that's ongoing and ends up being discussed a lot. Now you can say, you know what, we've already talked about this 500 times, and so it doesn't seem like it's doing any good to talk about it anymore. You can say that, that's fine. So what I'm talking about is when sometimes we're talking about a situation where we don't mean to be slamming someone. We're not doing it to be mean. We're doing it because we're working through and processing an experience, okay? Then there's talking shit about people where, for whatever reason, maybe you're upset with them, maybe they're upset with you, and this is a way to get back. It's maybe a type of vindictiveness, or I don't know, but this seems the best terminology for it would be talking shit, because I have had situations happen more than once, and by the same person, because, you know, what we do is sometimes we're forgiving and we give chances and we trust again, and then we get hammered again. So some of us have to learn the hard way. Too nice, too dumb, I don't know what it is. Okay, so what I'm talking about is if someone's upset with you, maybe you didn't do anything to them or you didn't mean to do anything to them, but they're upset with you for whatever reason. And what I learned is sometimes when you can't figure out why someone is acting a certain way and they're saying things that, you know, it doesn't even apply to you. It's almost like that's when they project things at you sometimes. To be able to recognize that when someone is actually projecting their issues at you, and you finally realize it's not really about you. Then you can also be in a state of energy to not allow that to really bother you as much if you can recognize it. So if someone has an issue with you, whether that's coming from their old wounds, their own trust issues, whatever it is, they've created a scenario that they want to blame on you, right? So then they're kind of being pissy to you, but then they're talking shit to a different person about you. And then that person will come at you. Yeah. So we need to be careful when we talk about other people, what energy we're doing it in. You know, are we just saying, this is what was said, this is how it made me feel, I don't understand what's going on, I'm just trying to talk about it? Or are we slamming someone and finding nasty things to say about them, true or untrue? Okay, so the true might be our perspective of something that we're attacking because we're pissed off. The untrue might just be nasty, dark energy. Okay, so this person might be an asshole, or this person might be a really good person. Okay. That someone else is attacking behind their back and then drawing someone else into it. And then there's more people, getting in on the pack mentality of let's attack this person and find things to do to be harmful. Lower vibrational, dark, unhealed wound type energy. Okay. So when you create that energy doesn't go away. It can be transmuted, okay, from dark energy to light energy. It doesn't go away. So these are layers of things that we create that maybe we're carrying to add to our little pain body, or putting that energy towards someone that is someone we care about, but maybe we don't care about them when we're pissed off, because right now we're in attack mode from wherever that's coming from, whether the person deserves it or not. Okay, so this is just a reminder to sort of be careful, if you can, what you create, what you say about people. Where is it coming from? Does the person deserve it? Why do we destroy relationships? That's the question. Why do we destroy them? And then when one or both parties try to repair it, why is it so often unsuccessful? Are we too busy pointing the finger and blame at someone else? And by the way, that's ego, right? So a lot of us are raising our vibration and ascending in our way, right? But we all have ego. And sometimes we can recognize it, and sometimes we don't or can't. So this is a video to remind you to be careful what energy you're slamming the shit out of somebody in or with, and to try to honor everyone to the best ability you can, because when you're not honoring someone else, you're also not honoring yourself.